If you think you've been doing everything right when it comes to your hair care routine, but still can't figure out why your hair is not growing, is frizzy, is super dry, keeps breaking off, split ends galore, etc., 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 this video is for you. Here are 5 extremely common hair care habits that you need to stop doing immediately. I'm talking right now. Number 1, stop brushing your hair when it's wet with anything except a wet hairbrush. Reason for this is that the hair fibers become porous and more sensitive to external damaging factors like a brush. So when damp, the hair is much more vulnerable and has a tendency to break easily when it's brushed. That's why when you are brushing your hair, always opt for what's called a wet hairbrush. You can get them on Amazon, literally anywhere, so that when you're brushing your hair when it's still wet, it still has a bit of control when it comes to the amount of breakage or the amount of pulling on your hair that it does. Number 2 is stop brushing your hair after you just oiled it. The reason is the exact same. So many of us do our oiling routine and then brush out our hair to make sure that we get all the knots and tangles out. This is not a good way to do it. Brush your hair out first, then do your oiling routine, put your hair up in a loose claw clip and go about the next several hours until you wash your oil out as usual. This way it saves your hair the damage while your hair is the most vulnerable while it is oiled or wet. Number 3, stop pulling your hair back in a tight bun every single day. Tight ponytails, tight braids, tight buns, all may feel super secure and like you're that girl when you have them on, but they're a surefire way to put your follicles under unnecessary stress. The constant tension and stress from these styles weakens your hair over time and leads to hair loss, which none of us want. Number 4, stop sleeping with oil in your hair, please. We know that this is a controversial topic, and we know that a lot of people believe that sleeping with oil in your hair actually helps stimulate the follicles even more to encourage hair growth, strength, thickness, etc. But the truth is actually this. Sleeping with oil in your hair overnight is too long. It actually can clog the pores on your scalp. And as we know, clogged pores lead to scalp acne and other skin issues that can eventually cause things like alopecia, hair loss, dry scalp, itchy scalp, and all the other stuff that we don't want. Lastly, stop not getting regular trims. We know that was a double negative, but it was necessary. When you don't trim your hair regularly, it can never grow. And when we say grow, we don't just mean length. We mean in fullness, in thickness. So make sure that you are getting your regular trims. Talk to your hairstylist about your hair texture and your hair type and how often you need to trim your hair in order to encourage its natural growth and health. And down below, if you're guilty of doing any of those 5 things, you are not alone. They are very common, and we've even done them in a past life. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on all things hair care from Hotana.